Good morning. It's Friday, so trying to get used to this new way of documenting what I'm having and all of that jazz. So yeah. So I've just had my juice. So it's like I make these myself. Pineapple juice mostly, then from there to there-ish, orange juice, half a teaspoon of turmeric, 1 teaspoon of garlic puree, and then my coffee is just Nescafe instant coffee with half spoon instead of like full sugar. And then I also put 2 scoops of Well-Guard collagen into it. And so on the Oviva app, I count that as my breakfast just because of the kind of nutritional content in the collagen and all of that. So I just log it as my breakfast, and plus then it works out better when I'm logging the rest of my food, because obviously I don't eat 3 full meals a day. So that's how I work it on the app. And that's the collagen that I use. Oh, it's Nutravita. You can still find it on Amazon under Well-Guard, but yeah, that's the one I get, and it's very decently priced as well. So I'm having some cheese and onion crinklies, and it's 11 o'clock. So I've got my, oh, look at the date on it. Whoopsie. Hopefully I won't die. So I would class this in my app as my lunch. And then we're getting a takeaway tonight because it's Friday. Yay! So I'm just doing some more work. I've got to write a complaint letter for somebody. Well, not for somebody, on behalf of somebody. Just put words on paper, words that they've said. And then I'm going to an appointment in town, not very far, and then I'm coming back and I've finished work. Oh, my bloody shoulder. I've done something to my shoulder and it keeps like shooting up my neck. So yeah, when I finish work, I'm gonna collect my boy and then we're gonna go to the gym and hope that I don't make this injury worse. And then when I come back, it's probably video edited. The usual. So I will see you in a bit. Hello everybody. It's Friday afternoon. And I've finished work. Oh, it's 4:45. That's very late finishing, isn't it, for me? Shut up. What's that bloody doing? Honestly. So, what am I doing now? I've finished work anyway, so that's right, I'm off to Aldi and I'm going to get some bits. Luke's doing a steak dinner, so I've done the Asda shopping and that's just been delivered. The lads have sorted it out, and like I say, I've done the Asda shop, but I didn't order steaks on it because they're ridiculously expensive in Asda. However, Aldi, usually their steaks are decent, really decent, some of them, and a lot cheaper. So I thought, do you know what, I'll do a separate shopping mission for that. So I'm going to go and do that. And I need some other bits as well. I can't remember what I need now. And then I'm going to just double check Luke's bedroom after he's cleaned it. Just to make sure he's not missed anything and it's to mother's standard. I'm not a bloody Kim and Aggie type, but you know, it has to be a certain standard, doesn't it? And then we're going to the gym. It's bloody late. Do you know what? I might even end up not going, you know, because it's really getting on, isn't it? Time-wise. I'm not used to finishing this late, but I've been in a meeting with a social worker, and you just get carried away talking, don't you? And didn't realise what bloody time it was. I might actually be really bad and not go to the gym. Is that really bad? I might burst into flames. Oh dear. I'm only one woman and there's only so much time in the world, isn't there? I've actually been thinking more about that actually. I am going to start doing, I've been watching Shakara transformations again and getting like all, oh, I want to do that. She's been doing a little demonstrations in between all her talking in her videos, you know, when she shows you like the form for certain lifts and things like that. And I'm thinking, oh my god, I really want to do that. I really want to do some free weight stuff. So, and I don't want to do it at the gym because I'm scared I'll look like a complete knob. I watch people doing the free weights in the gym and I think, how do they do that and not be like really scared to feel like a knob? I watch them and I don't think they're a knob, but I know that if I was doing it I'd be thinking everyone thinks I'm a knob. How does that make sense? But it does in my brain, so you know, maybe when I've practiced a bit on my own I might feel less of a knob and I'll feel more like I know what I'm doing, possibly. But yeah, I'm really wanting, now I've got this additional freedom from my dissertation, I'm really wanting to do like some free weight stuff at home. I know I've talked about it in the past before and mulled the idea over and ummed and ahed about it, but it's something I really want to introduce into my routine. So I'm thinking I might redo because I was doing like a weekly planner where I've got such an ADHD brain sometimes, it's so weird. It's weird. I should get assessed, shouldn't I? Anyway, that's another story. But yeah, I was using this like weekly planner where I'd literally plan out all the time in my day and just, you know, I've got a to-do list and I'm doing this in this time, and you know, just like a bit of an idea of what I'm doing, because that's how I work when I'm in working hours. So my calendar isn't necessarily a calendar, it's more of a to-do list where I've allocated time in the day for that task, and it works really well for me. It's taken me months and months to kind of evolve what I do and how I work and how I manage my workload to be able to do that. But it's just something that really helps, and I'm really productive and I never really miss a task or a deadline because of it. So I'm thinking if I can apply that to my not work life in some way and just maximise the use of my time, then I could really squeeze in like some free weight stuff on certain days. But I think I need to like dump all my like non-work time out of my brain onto paper to then be able to go, right, what have I got, what am I working with? Because for the past 2 years I've been doing this degree, haven't I? So it's going to be a lot different now. I'm going to have a lot more free time. So yeah, all that to say, I would really like to start doing some free weight stuff. So oh dear. Anyway, I'm going to get my ass to Aldi and then I might go to the gym after I've inspected Luke's room, but I might not. I mean, I'm not cooking tonight because we're having takeaway, but I've got loads of editing to do and loads of video stuff to sort out. So, you know, it's one of them, what to do. I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit.
Hello everybody. So, I've decided I'm not doing the gym. Instead, I'm going to get my exercise from Blitz in the kitchen, that's an absolute dump, and clearing the living room out. So I've got loads of junk in the cabinet in the front room that has just been sat there for years, that's not been touched. Loads of like random little bits and bobs. And obviously tomorrow we're pulling the cabinet out, we're moving the sofa in place of the cabinet, we're putting my desk in place of the sofa, and it's just going to be a massive hoo-ha. What we don't need is extra random bits and pieces floating around, so I'm also going to do that, and then I will have earned my takeaway. So that's the plan. And Luke's very relieved because he can't face the gym today. So I'll see you in a bit.
So I'm just having a protein shake with ice in it because I'm bloody starving, and a cup of tea.
Hello everybody. I've not got a pair of knickers on my head. I think you might be imagining that. So yeah. So I'm just waiting for my food now, and I'm gonna. Is that the food? Is it? I can't deal with this hunger. It's really weird. I've had it again today. I definitely think it's something to do with my tolerance to the injection. Anything like hormonal around ovulation time, it doesn't last this long. Anyway, I've had my injection this morning, so I'm hoping that I'll get at least a couple of days of suppression out of it. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's doing my head in. So I just feel like I'm just like scraping by at the moment, just surviving. I'm just trying really hard just to stick to what I normally would eat, and I'm not kind of deviating from that because I'll just put more weight on, won't I? And that's not what we want. But yeah, it's just a bit of a pain in the arse more than anything. It's not like traumatising me or anything like that, but it's just a pain in the arse, really. It's just annoying. So yeah, like I say, I'm just trying to stick to what I would normally eat on the injection when it's working and doing everything it needs to. The one thing that I'm still getting out of it is that I went to Aldi today and went and got a few bits of shopping, and you know, I could have bought shit in there and I could have bought something random to eat, even though I knew that really I didn't need anything to eat, you know, but there was that kind of thing in the back of my head like, oh, I'm hungry, and you know what I mean? But I didn't. I was just like, no, you're not doing it. You're just literally not doing it. So there is still some kind of help there that I'm getting from it, but it's just different, you know, and I'm just not used to it. So yeah, so I've managed to drink all my water today, and I don't think I showed that. I think, did I show that I had a bottle of water on the go today? I can't remember. But what I'm trying to do now going forward is just kind of document what I'm having through the day, as opposed to, like I say, posting like screenshots of my calories for the day and this, that and the other, because I'm not calorie counting anymore. I'm doing the Oviva thing. And it's been really hard to get my brain to adjust to that, and it's not fully adjusted yet. And so I suppose it's going to be hard to adjust how I film stuff as a result of that. So you'll just have to bear with me, and you know, we'll get through it. Anyway, I'm gonna get my pajamas on and wait for my food and just watch shit on the big telly in bed. Tomorrow is the big move, the big project day, so that should be good. I'm very excited about that. I didn't get round to having the clear out in the living room in the end because the kitchen was such a bloody state. I ended up focusing on that Plus, I ended up changing the tablecloth over, which is quite an ordeal because there's like all different placemats and bits and bobs on there that need kind of taking off, and I had to clean all the mats and It's a process, but it's done now for a while. Got to stay on top of it. So I'll try and record some stuff from the change around tomorrow, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So I shall see you tomorrow.
Hey guys, I forgot, didn't I, to tell you what I'm having for my tea. So I've got a little honey and chilli rib, because the lad's got starters and mains, but obviously I can't eat a main course and a starter. And then I've got sweet and sour chicken. I don't know why for the life of me I've put the full portion of chicken in my bowl, because there is absolutely nowhere on God's earth I will eat all that. And then I've got a few chips and then some egg fried rice just here. So yeah, I don't know what the calories are in it, but we're not counting calories anymore. God, this is weird. But really, when I was making food choices before I was on the Oviva thing, I wasn't really thinking that much about the calories. It was just that I knew what I generally ate throughout the day and the week would never go over the calories that I was allotted. So I suppose if I just stick to that, then I shouldn't go wrong, should I? Who knows? Anyway, I'm gonna go and eat this and then pass out probably. Okay, bye!
Good morning. It's Saturday. So I'm just getting ready for the day. I overslept and I think I needed it. I ate my food last night and I just went. I was just gone. I was sat up in bed, but I must have slept for like 2 hours, and then I think Luke woke me up having a shower. So yeah. I did all my gubbins, got my face off everything, and then got back in bed and just carried on sleeping. But I woke up at like 6 and my alarm had gone off, and I must have just turned it off and went back to sleep. So yeah, I woke up at like 7ish and I was like, shit. But I should be alright. I've got enough time to get everything done. So I'm going to go to the gym in a sec, and then when I get back I've got a few bits of jobs to do in the kitchen. I need to make the juices because we've run out of them. I need to get some more of them bottles really. I'll sort it, and then I'll probably do some video editing and wait for the lads to get up, and then when they're up we'll get the living room sorted out and do the big change around. Excited. So that's what I was going to say. I'm just having my collagen coffee at the minute. That's the first thing I have normally, and I have my little juice, but obviously we've run out of them, so I'm just on that. So I'll see you in a bit.
Hello again. I'm just about to set off, but I forgot to say I'll have this over the course of the day. I don't know if they work, to be perfectly honest with you. I try not to drink them every day because obviously not good, is it? But you know, if I know I've got a day where I want to get loads of stuff done, especially like physically, then I'll just chuck one of them down me, and then that's my target for water for the day. I always try and drink this and then other fluids around it so that I know, and it's got to be like 0 calorie, but yeah, I'll have that as well throughout the day. So I'll see you in a bit.
So it's 2 o'clock-ish, and I should have had this a while ago. I was starting to get hungry about 12-ish, but I've not been hungry all morning since I got up. So yeah, I'm having a good day today with all of that. So yeah, when I get to about 12-ish, I mean, I get up at like 5:30, 6, and like I say, I'll have my collagen coffee and my juice then. And then when I get to like 12-ish, normally I'm starting to get a bit peckish. So I'm having fat-free Greek yogurt with honey from Asda with my fruit mixture. And that's literally, like you've seen before, it's frozen fruits, splash of orange juice, bit of corn flour to bind it. And then we use it on like the muesli or yogurts. Sometimes we use it in pies. That's a little bit lardy, but we don't do that very often. So yeah, I'm just going to eat this now. And then that'll probably see me through till tea time-ish. Luke's making... What's he making tonight? Oh, we're having steak tonight. Ooh. Might actually... He's doing Duchess potatoes with it. So I might actually... Oh, that's a thought. My piping bag from Amazon should be delivered today. We need that for the Duchess potatoes. So we'll get some footage of that. I might have some salad with mine instead of like the onion rings. I've got onion rings, and I think I've got cauliflower cheese. Yeah, I've got a bag of frozen cauliflower cheese and then some onion rings, and then they've got the Duchess potatoes with it as well. So I don't really want to be having all of that. So yeah, I'll probably put a bit of salad with mine and then have a little bit of the potato because Luke's going to be making that from scratch. So yeah, see you in a bit. Actually forgot to say, my water, I've actually drunk about half of that already, but I drunk a big chunk of that in the gym. So it's on my gym days, I do notice I get much more fluid in me because in between sets, I'm swigging the water down. Hello everybody. So we're in the middle of the project. That's my table at the moment. So yeah, my kitchen is a complete disaster zone, but I'm sure it'll be worth it. Sure it will. And this is the living room. Oh my god, and look at the dust. Oh my god. That's where the big media cabinet was. So it'll be a great opportunity to get some deep cleaning done. So there on the window side is where my desk is going to be. And then this side is where that sofa's going to be. So still got the view of the telly. And it should look really cool. I'm so excited for it all being finished. So I'm just making the lads some sandwiches because they've worked up an appetite. They've been moving furniture, moving cabinets and dismantling cabinets and all sorts. So it's the least I can do. Oh, the Mediterranean veg came on the Asda order. That's good. Oh, excuse me. I'll do some corned beef, I think. Corned beef and mustard. My foil. Oh, it's here. It bloody stinks, this corned beef. It's very nice though. I do like a bit of corned beef. So I'm just having a cheeky Rice Krispie squares. Hello everybody.
This is the current state of affairs, and it's 8 o'clock in the evening, and you don't even want to see the kitchen. We're nowhere near finished. I've still got to move all my PC stuff downstairs. Well, me and Luke. Jay's in the shower, bless him. He's worked his arse off today. And so we're ordering a takeaway. I know it's bad. But I'm going to have my tandoori chicken, like the chicken pieces with veg sauce, no rice, no chips. And I'll get some salad so that Oviva likes me. Otherwise I'll get told off. So yeah, we can't cook in that kitchen right now. It's an absolute shit tip. It's awful. I didn't realise it would be this much work, to be honest. But I'm hoping it'll be worth it. Anyway, see you in a bit. Good morning, guys. So I'm just starting the day off with my collagen coffee, and what a day it's going to be. Good morning, my pretties. So, as I was saying, it's going to be a day. So we left the living room in an absolute state. It's horrific right now, because I wanted to come down this morning and get some video of it and be like, look at all my setup and it's so pretty and everything looks really good. But no, it took so much longer than we anticipated. Oh my lordy lord. So yeah, the living room, not good at all. The kitchen, even worse. I can't see my table and there's rubbish everywhere, all like bagged up and everything, waiting to go out. It's just an absolute state. So normally what I would do on a Sunday is, if you watch my videos regular, you know, like after the gym, I'll come home and do some kitchen-y bits, like making my juices, doing my fruit, that kind of thing. There's no way. There's absolutely no way I'm going to be able to get that done this morning. So Jay is actually planning today to come back to everything. He wants it all done before we go back to work tomorrow, obviously. So at some point today, my house will be back to normality in some way, shape or form. So when I get back from the gym, I'm just gonna go back to my setup, which is now downstairs. All my computers wired up, everything. So we did, have a very productive day in that sense. We got a lot of stuff moved around. I still need a wired internet connection sorting out, but Jay will sort that, no problem. He can do that with his eyes shut. I've got Wi-Fi for the time being, so at least I can still work anyway. But like I say, it's all going to be sorted by the end of today, so it's not an issue. So when I get back from the gym, I'm going to go back to my computer setup and start tidying up all the wiring. Luke, he was an absolute star yesterday. He helped his dad, he helped me. He sorted his own room out because he's inherited the big media cabinet from downstairs. He was an absolute godsend. He was fantastic. And he sorted all my PC setup, everything. But because I'm a bit of a pedantic bugger, I need to go back and sort all the cabling out because it's not how I would like it to look. I'm not being ungrateful, but it's just, I wouldn't be able to live with it, keeping it that way. It just bothers me. So I'm going to go back in, now that I've got everything wired up, thanks to Luke, I can now go back in and tidy it all up and find where each cable belongs and, have them all streamlined and everything, and not like a rat's nest behind my second monitor. I've got 2 monitors. I'm very excited.
Luke said, once I've had 2 monitors, I won't want to go back to 1. So I'm like, oh, all right, bloody hell. I don't know how much use I'll make of it, but I'm not complaining. So, I need to order that adapter Luke sent me the link for last night. I forgot about that. So yeah, I'm going to sort all my wiring out and make it all pretty and beautiful and nice. Now, at some point during today, I also need to go out and get some storage drawers to go under my desk, because we've not got anywhere now to put shit. You know, you have like a shit drawer or a shit cupboard. We haven't got one. We did have kind of one in the shape of the media cabinet, but that's gone out the living room. So we need a shit drawer, but also I'm going to move my daily makeup stuff into the living room, so I'm not getting ready in the kitchen. I've got my drawers in there in the kitchen, like all my hair stuff and everything like that, but I don't like getting ready in the kitchen. It just doesn't feel right. And, you know, I'm very tidy and very clean, and I always clean up after myself, and, you know, it's at the table. It's not like I'm sat at the worktop or anything doing it, but I don't know. I just don't feel right doing it. And now I've got that available space in the living room at my desk, I can get ready at my desk. I can have it so that it's my getting ready space and my workspace, you know? So I'm quite looking forward to getting that sorted as well. So I will need some drawers for that. So yeah, so I'm going to nip out at some point. We also need some diet lemonade, because when I'm not drinking my water, which I've got here, ready for the day, when I'm not drinking my water, I do like sugar-free lemonade with a bit of cordial in it. And yeah, and we've completely run out. And Luke loves his lemonade as well. So yeah, but we always go for like 0 sugar or 0 calorie drinks whenever we go for stuff like that. So yeah, that's the situation. So I did my weight this morning. I'm actually really shocked because I've put a pound on. I can't believe it. It's weird because I actually feel like I've lost a lot of weight. I feel, you know, when you have them moments in your weight loss, I don't like saying journey. Oh, you know, when you have them moments where you're losing weight and you come to like a certain stage or certain stages in the process, and you're like, oh yeah, I feel like slimmer, I feel lighter, I feel good. You know what I mean? I feel like that at the minute. So when I got on the scales, I was like, what the flaming hell's this? I couldn't believe it. So no idea. I mean, last week or this week that we're coming to the end of, it's just been a nightmare of a week, hasn't it? I've not been in my routine. We've been eating random ready meals. We've had so much more salt than we normally would in the ready meals, and it's just been an absolutely crazy shitstorm of a week because I've had that dissertation to get done, haven't I? So I suppose that's not helped, but I don't know. I could sit here all day and mull over the reasons why I might have put the weight on, whatever. It's a pound. It's nothing, is it? And like I say, I feel fantastic. So I'm not complaining. It'll come back off and I'll lose a lot more soon, won't I? Well, I wouldn't say soon, but I will lose a lot more eventually at some stage. So yeah, it is what it is. A pound on, guys. So I'm going to get to the gym now. What time is it? It's about 7 o'clock, isn't it? 10 past 7. Yeah, I got up a bit earlier today because I thought I want to get there early. It was still dark when I was getting ready to leave. The sun's just coming up now. And yeah, I just prefer to get my gym done like mega early in the morning. And it's a really good start to the day. I felt so good yesterday when I came out of the gym. I was buzzing. And yeah, but I need to I don't know, I'm trying to cram so much into today because I know that I'm back at work tomorrow, but I want to sit down and do my plan out my days and everything to try and incorporate these free weights that I'm going to be doing at home, because I just think that's going to be so good, and it'll just help me progress so much more, because I want to be able, I mean, my arms and everything and my legs even, you can see the difference that doing the gym has made. It's crazy, but I really want to focus on my back, and there's so many things you can do with free weights to get your back sorted out. So yeah, I am gonna sit down at some point, maybe not today because I've still got so much to do. I've still not sorted the car out and got it cleaned. It's bloody filthy. Oh my god. One day I'll wake up and I'll go, oh, I'm out to do today. I'll just sit and chill out for a bit. I don't know when that day will come, but it might do. Anyway, I'm going to get to the gym and stop yapping, so I'll see you in a bit.
That's my view as I've arrived home from the gym. I've got no table. Look at that. So this is what I'm dealing with, guys. Oh god. Where do I start? This is going to take a while, but it'll be worth it. Okay, that's better. I've got a bit more room. Things feel a little bit less chaotic. Not perfect, because I was a bit scared of unplugging things and forgetting where they belonged. But it's better than it was.
I can't see a goddamn thing here. Bloody Nora. So, now the shops have opened, I'm just going to nip to B&M. Oh, and I need to nip to Asda and get some lemonade, don't I? Pissing hell. Yeah, I've also got to collect a package from the Amazon locker. So, I had to order a piping bag set for Luke, because he wants to do Duchess potatoes with the steak tonight that he's making. So in order for him to do that, he needs a piping bag, which I've not owned one for years. So yeah, excuse me. I need to get that from the Amazon locker. Like I say, I need lemonade from Asda, and I'm going to B&M to see if they've got any storage drawers. You know, like them plastic ones that you can get. They're only cheap, but I need something for all my shit to go in, and it'll fit. It should, if I get the right one, it should fit nicely under my desk in that free space we've got. And it will disguise some of the wiring as well, so kill two birds and all that. So I will see you in a bit.
Gonna get one of them because Luke likes them, and then Cloudy. And then we'll get a normal one. Do we need normal lemonade? I prefer the cloudy one. Oh, actually, I'll get another lemon and lime for Luke. B&M, baby. Right. Laundry baskets. That's no good. Oh, look at them. They're pretty, aren't they? Oh. Might actually get them. Bloody 40 quid though. Bloody Nora. Maybe not. These could work. 4 tier. I just need to check the measurements. Too tall. Too bloody tall. About 20 centimetres too tall. That's annoying. I'm actually thinking I might go for a basket system instead. That might work better actually. They've got these as well, but they're just not very pretty, are they? They're just boxes. And I know I'll get annoyed with it. And you can see the stuff inside them, can't you, as well? That might work. With the pink aesthetic I've already got on the desk area. It's just to put random bits of shit in, really. That's all it is. Or I could get 3 of them, have like a stacking system. That could work as well. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get them 3. And then we can just put random shit in it, in each one. It's stuff like, you know, like crafty stuff or sellotape, scissors, just random bits of shit that you put in your shit drawer, really. So it's not like we'll be using them every day. You know what I mean? So I think that'll work. I'm just gonna have another look round though, just in case. They've even got these little 4 drawer things. That could work. How tall are they though? If they're taller than 68 centimetres, then I'm buggered. Height, where is it? Length, okay. 65 centimetres. That's option 1 now. The purple boxes are option 2. I do really like these ones as well, but I don't think they're stackable. If they were stackable, it wouldn't be so bad, would it? But I really don't think they are. We'll try it out though. Oh my god. You probably can't see that, but it actually says stackable on the label. Got even more stuff down here as well. Bloody hell. Look, they come with lids. That's how they work. Ooh. So that's what I'm doing, guys. I've got 2 of them. And then I've got 2 of them. So I'll put these big ones side by side and then put a little one on top of each of the big ones. That'll be perfect. Yay! It's all done. And nice and cozy.
That's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. You can't tell me shit now. That's just how it goes.
Good evening. Oh my goodness. What a weekend. We just haven't stopped. We've both said we're going back to work for a rest. It was worth it though, because that living room is so cool now. I've got all my setup down there, so I won't feel like so antisocial. Jay will have some company while I'm twiddling on the computer, and yeah, it'll just be better. It's already, I mean, I've been using the computer today while the lads have been down there, and it's just nice, just better, just works better. So Luke made tea, as you saw. We had steaks, and he made Duchess potatoes. My app actually thought they were Yorkshire puddings. I thought, I'm not arguing with you. It's Yorkshire puddings if you want, love. It's fine. So yeah, they were really nice actually. And then we just did some cauliflower cheese and onion rings for the lads. I actually did have a couple of onion rings, I'm not going to lie. And I had to have a couple of the Duchess potatoes. Luke was rather offended at the thought that I wasn't going to be having any, so. But I did myself some salad to go with it, to keep the Oviva app happy. Do you know, I've been thinking about that today. And I've got a funny feeling that part of this waiting process is that they're weighing up what you're doing with the app. And they're assessing like how you use it and everything. I'm sure they are, you know. It's very weird. I mean, it never occurred to me before until my sister was saying earlier. The amount of hoops they make you jump through to actually get to where I've got is unbelievable. I mean, if you think about how long I've had to wait, how many emails I've had from them, how much information I've had to give them, it's just mind-blowing. And for somebody who's not comfortable with things like that, who doesn't have much knowledge around those things, that's probably pretty impossible to do. It's crazy. I understand why they have to be so, you know, strict and so like cautious about who they accept and what have you, but my God, I hope it gets better. I do. If they just linked up with GP surgeries a bit more, that would help things, you know what I mean? But I'm actually due to order my monthly medication soon, so when I put my order through, I'm gonna, because you have to like put a message on just so that you're not like automatically ordering without actually thinking about, do you need these medications? It won't let you move forward with the order without putting some text in the message box. So I'm actually going to let them know, because looking at my medical records, they've no idea that I've been accepted. And if it wasn't for that doctor referring me, I would never have been in the position I am now. And so that does deserve some recognition, you know. So I'm just going to pop a little message in to say thank you to the first doctor that I dealt with, who, if she hadn't have been so understanding and knowledgeable about the struggles that I was facing with my weight, I wouldn't have then felt comfortable enough to keep pushing and go back and get the Oviva referral. And so those two doctors that dealt with me, they do need to know that what they did actually worked. And I'd like to be able to give them feedback as somebody who's experienced it, as a patient who's been through that. You know, if I could give the surgery feedback on my experience and maybe share it with other patients, I don't know, then, you know, that'd be really helpful, wouldn't it, for other people. So yeah, I'm going to do that when I order my medication and see what happens, you know. But yeah, I'm just about to get into the bath. It's literally 10:30 and I've got to wash my hair. It's an absolute grease ball. And I checked my period tracking app today because I was listening to something on YouTube while I was pottering around, and it wasn't that emotional, really. I can't even remember what it was now. But I started bloody filling up. Like, I was literally nearly crying. I was like, what on earth are you doing with your life right now? I thought, I must be hormonal. I must be. Anyway, check my app. Period due in 8 days. So we're in Hell Week again. How the hell has that come round so quickly? Mind you, I'm not used to being in Hell Week so often, am I? Since I've been losing weight, my periods have become much more regular, much more frequent because of the weight loss. And I was telling Shakara Transformations on YouTube today about that, actually. She'd made a comment about, well, she often speaks about the connection between your hormones and the amount of excess fat you're carrying. And so I told her what I'd been through and the fact that I thought I was in perimenopause, and actually I wasn't. I was just carrying a huge amount of excess body fat. So yeah, I'm in Hell Week again. I'm not going to say that's the excuse for me putting a pound on because I can't use that excuse now, can I? The amount of months that I've bloody lost weight while I've been in Hell Week, it's that's not a get out of jail free card anymore, is it? But yeah, it'll be right. It'll come off. So yeah, I'm just gonna get in the bath now, wash my hair. I look like I've got like tons of highlighter on, but I've just removed my lashes. So you have to use like an oil to get the glue off. So it's the oil that I used. It's not bad though. Quite nice highlighter that. Yeah, so I need to get this bath done and get my hair washed and get my hair dried because that's going to take hours. And then I need to get to sleep because I'm up early tomorrow, taking Luke to college, and then I'm going to work from a pub not far from college and just get my admin day done, and then we'll see what happens from there. I've got a couple of little jobs to do that I didn't get done today, like doing the fruit for breakfast and stuff like that. Managed to get the juices done in the end because I got my kitchen back. Oh, I thought that was never going to end. I looked at it this morning, I thought, how are we going to get this back to normal? But we did it. We did it. Bloody teamwork. Luke's been an absolute star. He really has. He's been so helpful. And he's really helped Jay with all the tech stuff. He's been absolutely fantastic, bless him. So yeah, I will end the vlog here. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Goodbye.